Hey guys, just finished watching S.H.I.E.L.D. The one with I forget the number, name, or stuff, but it should be up there in the title. Um, with Stan Lee's cameo. Now, first I'm gonna start off with Stan Lee's cameo before getting to the amazing episode that it was. Stan Lee's cameo, it was okay. It was good. It was not his best cameo. And I may have said before, but I find his best cameo is in one of the worst movies out there, Spider-Man 3, where he goes up and you think he's just like, I guess the one man can make a difference. Well, enough said. And he walks away. And he goes up like Tom McGuire's looking at the thing there, and he comes up. So that one was great. But this one was it was interesting. It was okay, but I hope I'd rather him be like an actual character on the show. I know he would only be there like once a season or something like that, but give him something. Give him like a high up Shield agent that comes on the screen once a year and gives him information for a mission for one episode a year. You know what I mean? Just give him something like that. I mean, all he needs to do is just film like sitting at a desk somewhere. You know what I mean? Doesn't need to do anything. No walking in a train or anything like that. So I just think it would be a lot really interesting to see stuff like that, and to see him, a consistent character and build the character. And he's able to do this. This is the first time where he's able to be his own character. I think it'd be really interesting to do to have that. Um, yeah. I mean, even if not a Shield character, then just have him like, a random civilian who's always happens to be in the worst situations possible. You know what I mean? Who's always just happens to always be there. There's no link. It's just he's just always there. I think that would be really interesting to see that, and stuff like that. Um, so now to the actual episode. This episode, I give it a 9.5 out of 9.5 out of 10. It was just perfect episode. Now, I'm starting to so weird. Why do I feel so like emotional into this episode, attached to this episode, when Coulson died, he came back. So what's wrong? How's it gonna stop him with that? Then again, Coulson was Nick Fury's Sky. So Sky and Coulson Coulson is really attached to her, like the way Nick Fury was the way Nick Fury Coulson was to Nick Fury. So, but then again, could Coulson get Nick Fury to do that? Nick Fury is not really attached to her, and he's the one with the power. Hopefully, this machine will fix it. I don't see them killing her off, so soon. Such a big character so soon. In there, it would definitely be a surprise. Something I'd never see if they actually full on killed her off. And even then, if they did, I would say that they would bring her back eventually. No one would say completely dead. Um, because even though Coulson did come back, did die, the timeline that it took them to bring him back is a long time. So they probably should probably be, if she did die, I would say she'd probably be out for at least a full season. But other than that, I just love this episode. It was kind of annoying, a little bit of the time going back, but I understand they had to do it. There's no way of just doing it, the timeline mixing up and stuff. But also, how did Coulson? Uh, there was one point when Sky and Fitz went to followed them. How did they get there? You know what I mean? All of their I guess the plane was still working. So yeah, the plane so must have picked that up. But how did when Fitz pressed the tracker thing? Well, how did that work? Didn't they scramble all electronics? And he had that on him in his pocket or in his bag or something. Why didn't it not deactivate it? And maybe it stopped once they got off the train or whatever. But I don't know. So yeah, I definitely love this episode. I can't wait to see what else comes up. Can't wait to see what happens next week. And yeah, we'll see what comes out of there. Peace out.